All right, let's get these disclaimers out the way. The copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use. You heard? Fair use for purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, education, and research. Okay? And the content used in this video is alleged. Okay? It's alleged, opinion based, just my opinion, and intended for educational, entertainment, and informational purposes only. Okay, I do not own these videos. I do not own this stuff. I'm just talking. Everybody just calm down. Okay, just calm down. That's all we doing. We just talking. All right. All right, we got that out the way. So bust it. Peace, peace, cousins. It's your girl Rebel, aka The Voice, and this is the reality recap. Yep. All right, so look, Busted, we on that Real Housewives of Potomac season 1, episode 1. Yes, I'm very tardy for the party. I know it, but better late than never. I just want to get this out. I'm giving my key takeaways from the episode. This is the first episode. Not so much a recap. So I have 2 words for this episode: Stacey and Kay. Okay, Stacey and Kay, that's 3 words. So Stacey, Kay, are they coming in hot or are they going out bad? And I'm going to tell you what I think. But in the meantime, smash the like button and subscribe with the bells. That's right. Rock the bells so you don't miss none of my commentary on this and other reality show situations. All right? All right. So bust it. So this is Real Housewives of Potomac, season 1, episode 1. Let's get into the cast real quick. I'm going to run through this really quickly because the new episode is out. I want to get to that. But check it out. So we got Giselle. She's back, right? We got Giselle. Giselle is back. Ashley's back. Wendy's back. Stacey's back. Kay is back. And then we got 2 new girls. This girl here, this is what, Angel. There's a couple of things about her. She's a family. I just like her family dynamic. She's dope. She got a former NFL husband. I like their situation. He's very affectionate to her. I like how it looks. She's a mom, she's a wife, she's a businesswoman. And what I really like about her is that she's about that Zen, she about that peaceful stuff. I like that. And then this girl named Tia, these are grown ass women. This woman named Tia, she is she's royalty from Nigeria. She sounds and looks like shmoney. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna keep watching and see what else they gonna give. And then, I got to give an honorable mention to Karen because they did open up the show. Karen's just getting out of her situation, being released from jail. And, they're going to incorporate her some way, somehow into the show a little bit later. So there's the cast. Let's talk about, I want to get into this thing. Kay and Stacey, are they coming in hot or are they going out bad? Let's talk about that real quick. So are they coming in hot or going out bad? Let's start with Stacey. She has some really good moments. Let's start with Stacey. Okay. Her first month, first of all, she has some good walk-offs, I'm going to say. I love a good walk-off. One thing about me, I like a good walk-off. You know what I'm saying? So Stacey got confronted in the beginning. They confronted her about TJ and, asking is he paying? Y'all know the story. I'm not recapping like the whole situation. I'm just saying she's in there. The girls are confronting her. They asking her, did TJ pay you? What happened with TJ? What is this? What is that? She stood 10 toes down. Okay. She is completely and wholeheartedly denying that she paid TJ with that face of devastation. Do y'all know that face I'm talking about that she gives when she's like, that face? She's like, y'all better leave me alone. She turns straight up Karen on them and she tells them she is standing in her truth. She said in her best Karen voice, this feels aggressive. And when she got pressed about being accountable for things, she got up and got the hell on, sashayed her prissy butt right up out the door. She said, I can't stand being friends with. I can't be friends with these bitches. So that was one of her walkouts. She had another one. She had another good one. What was the other one? Let's see. When she got confronted with Ashley, the confrontation with Ashley. So Ashley meets up with Stacey at the stylist place, and she confronts her about TJ. She says she knows somebody who has receipts. That TJ is suing Stacey, and she tells meaning Ashley tells Stacey the name of this accomplished actress who has the receipts, and and said that she showed the receipts to Ashley and Giselle. Girl, Stacey stood 10 toes down again. She said that was all ridiculous. And she says she has forgiven TJ and it's completely a new space. And, you know, that was good, Stacey. That was pretty good. I kind of like how she did that. The deflection was real. She deflected. Listen, Ashley, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not into this no more. I done moved on. She went on and just like got up right up out of there and deflected the situation, and then told her Ashley came back, and then Ashley asked her why she couldn't find her divorce in public record. And once she did that girl, that was it. That was it. Stacey said, "Listen, don't worry about it." She told her, when you show me receipts from your imaginary friend, then we can be friends. You understand what I'm saying? Stacey ain't got time. She ain't on it. She's not here for the BS. She is like, y'all gonna leave me alone. Stacey's giving like soap opera conniving, like in this stuff. Like, I kind of like it. I hate that I like it, but I really like Stacey. I really like her. But girl, she be like, I did not pay TJ. Girl.
Stop the cab.
She said her and TJ have spoken. She's moved past it. This ain't a thing no more.
Stop the cab.
She said don't worry about my divorce. Yes, I'm divorced. Yes, just
man, you don't get out here with all that.
Stacey is giving conniving. She is giving, listen, she's looking people in the eye and just like just beat it. Just shutting everything down. Now I feel like I don't want to call her a liar, right? Because I like her, but I feel like it just seems like it's not the truth. I feel here's my hunch is that her and her husband probably never were getting a divorce. Maybe she found the homeboy, to come in, and maybe she did pay him something, and they, to get that little storyline together so that she could be on the show. You can't just be on the show. Like, you gotta be on the show with some stuff going on. So perhaps, her and her husband had an understanding, and he let her go ahead and do this stuff. I really don't know, because Stacey, I feel like she's not telling the truth, but I don't know, because the way she stands on business and she looks you in the eye and says, "Listen, I don't know what y'all talking about." I don't know, girl. I don't know. But the other thing, Stacey's moments, she has some really good reads. One thing about Stacey, I'm gonna say, she was gathering everybody. She came for whoever came for her, okay? And last season, if you remember, she wasn't like really vocal like this. She was being like the nice girl. She was just, just prancing around and just being sweet to everybody. But this season, she's like, "Listen, if y'all gonna come for me, then I'm gonna come for y'all." She was gathering anybody who was, saying anything about her. And she was gathering them, whether she was in their faces or whether it was in the sidebars, child. She was putting everybody right in their place. She is definitely housewife material, I gotta say. So some of her top reads was one of the ones when she called Kay very vanilla. She said, "Girl," because Kay was pressing her. Kay was pressing her. And she said, "Kay, she's very vanilla." And then all of a sudden, Kay has a personality when it comes to me. Wow. I thought that was very funny. That was a good one, girl. That was a good one. Then when Giselle tried to come for her, she said, Giselle tried to say she was never hurt by a man. Stacey was like, "Listen, y'all trying to say all this stuff with TJ, but I am hurt. This hurt me. Don't act like y'all were never, hurt by a man before." And Giselle was like, no, I haven't. Girl, she looked at Giselle like she was crazy. And she was like, Giselle, oh, you? Giselle, you've never been humiliated by a man? Child, that was a good one, Stacey. Stacey was letting them have it. I'm telling you, this girl did not come to play this season. She's like, look, you got something for me, I got something back for you. She's not playing. And the other read was when Ashley was calling her out about the divorce. Ashley was like, why can I not find your divorce? You can find mine. If you're so divorced, why can I not find yours? I was Googling it. I don't see it. Child, she turned around and said, why, in her sidebar, Stacey said, why does this girl have time for me? Why does she have time to be Googling me? She should be Googling a vocal coach. That was good. That was good because y'all know Ashley can't sing now. I like Ashley, but y'all know that girl can't sing. That stuff be sounding tragic. Bless her little heart. But yeah, so all right. So Stacey, she's a beauty. Look at this beauty. I just love her. I loved her last season. I really wanted to talk more. I didn't get to do the season last season. I really wanted to get into it. I had a lot of things to do. I was going through a lot of stuff. But a lot of change. But Stacey she's my favorite. She's one of my favorites. I'm gonna say that. She's like I said, she's housewife material. She looks the part. She definitely acts the part. She got the dramatics. She got the theatrics. I'm definitely feeling me some Stacey. Go ahead, girl. Especially this season. This season, she's showing up. She's showing up. So Stacey's coming in hot. She is not going out bad to me. I know this stuff looks bad. I know it sounds bad. And maybe she is lying, but you know what? It's all entertainment. It's all good for the show. And I'm here for it and I like it. So let's get to Kay. Let's get to this other beauty right here. Kay is so pretty. She is so cute. I really like her. I like Kay too. She's let's see. Yeah, so let's get into Kay's moments. Like I said, she's such a pretty girl. I really like her. I think that she is I think she's a good choice for the show. I like she kind of picks up where she picks up where Candace left off. And Candace is one of my favorite housewives. I really did like her. I liked her attitude. I liked her sass, but I like that Candace always, she didn't really start trouble, but if you came for her, she definitely has some things to say about you. And Kay is giving that for me, even though she's kind of picking at people. I feel like, not picking at people, but she's kind of pressing people. But I feel like she's just, she's trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying? And this is the way that she's trying. This is her attempt to kind of fit in and kind of be seen and be heard. But she's definitely different this season. Kay, she was real humble in season 9. Just kind of happy to be there. She just kind of played her part. She didn't really, no explosive moments. But this season, she's vocal. She's coming out of that newbie humble shell, and she's like, listen, I'm here and I will be seen and heard. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, girl. I feel you. So she was pressing people in this episode. She was pressing Stacey in that first confrontation in the beginning of the episode. She told Stacey she said, first of all, you're lying. And you looked in the camera and you couldn't squeeze a tear out of them beady ass eyes. No, wait, she said, out of that beady ass eye, child, I hollered. And that was a good one, Kay. I'm going to get that was good. And then at Ashley's party, when Stacey came in and didn't acknowledge her, the way she waved her hand all in Stacey's face. Now, okay, let me say this, girl. Let me say this. You picked the right one. Don't do that to everybody, okay? Don't do that to everybody because that's not gonna fly with everybody, child. You might end up. You might feel a couple of We don't want that for you. We seen you throw them hands in that other episode. We don't want, we don't want to see you have to get down like that again. Keep your hands out of people's faces. Don't do that no more. Don't do that. And definitely don't do it to the wrong person. Stacey will let you get away with it, but everybody ain't gonna that ain't gonna fly, honey. I don't think you should have did that. And then she tried to call out Wendy for not acknowledging her when she sat down. She called Wendy a phony for not giving her like the same energy that she gives her when they're on the phone, she said. Okay, here's the thing, girl. She called it a friendship, the thing between her and Wendy. And I just kind of sat there like, girl, Wendy ain't your friend. Wendy ain't thinking about you. You need to accept that and stop trying to force yourself on these women. I feel like, just kind of go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Wendy's not thinking about you. Girl, none of them girls are thinking. None of these women are really like your friend. And they're definitely not thinking about you. Maybe Ashley is, because I think you came on as a friend to Ashley. So maybe she cares, And remember that was kind of in question at some point, because Ashley, she be flipping and flopping. But yeah, Kay, don't, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of ease on in. Be seen and be heard. I like how you doing that, but you kind of going a little bit overboard with it. So kind of chill, just kind of fall back, because you definitely are forced. I like your style. You're gorgeous, girl. I like your comebacks. You got very witty comebacks. So you are definitely housewife material. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you that. But you gotta chill. You gotta chill. But basically, yeah. So that's it. I think, like I said, are they coming in hot or are they going out bad? My thing is they're both coming in hot. I like Stacey. Stacey got the reads and she got the walk off. She got the drama. She coming in with the attitude. And then Kay with the I'm here. I must be you. You will see me and you will hear me. All of that stuff. I am here for it all from both of them. So I feel like they definitely coming in. Okay. So in other news, just real quick, I'm just gonna run through this because again, this is not a recap. This was just me wanting to talk about the other, the two of them, just Stacey and Ashley. I'm sorry, Stacey and Kay. But just in other news, just real quick, Stacey and her husband are back together. Ashley is getting a divorce finally. Wendy and Eddie. Oh, Wendy and Eddie. They rolling in that happy Eddie shmoney, according to the to this episode. I know. Y'all, that's a whole nother video. I'm not really gonna get into that. Y'all know what happened with them. I'm still in shock. I really don't know what to say. It's just a terrible, terrible situation. But anyway, back to the Kay's mom is absolutely beautiful. Angel revealed that Ashley was her bottle girl from back in the day. The OG Charisse made an appearance. I love me some Charisse, child. Okay, so that's it. That was basically the standout stuff from the episode. Yeah, I think they definitely coming in hot, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. You feel me? Okay, so that's it. That's all. That is it. That is all. And let's see. Anything else I want to get into real quick? No, I think that's it. That's it. So jump down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Are Stacey and Kay coming in hot or are they going out bad? Do you believe Stacey? Did she pay TJ? Child, is she divorced? Was that just for storyline? Is her husband in on it? Is Kay trying too hard, or is she just standing on ground and establishing herself as the force on the show? Let's talk about it down in them comments. So again, cousins, it's your girl Rebel, aka The Voice. Smash the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Let's do this again.